And now we get word from the coach that Angel Reese is going to have a modified role.
Did you hear the drama that is brewing between Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky? New head coach Tyler Marsh didn't just shuffle the rotation, he detonated it. Angel just got benched, but not in the way anyone expected.
23 double-doubles on the season, another rookie record for Reese.
1 minute, she's the face of Chicago Sky's future, grabbing headlines, racking up rebounds, and selling more jerseys than half the league. The next, she's gone, replaced, erased.
I think everything goes into it, just again seeing what lineups we've experimented with, a bunch of different lineups, and just seeing who gels best with what we have, and just figuring out how to move forward from there.
Just like that, the Chicago Sky got a roster change. I guess we won't be watching as many double-doubles coming from Angel.
At least she got her double-double, right? Oh, no, wait, she didn't! Now what are they gonna say? People are missing perspective in their life. And a perspective you need to have is a reminder that this player is a professional basketball player. How about it? Bang! Bang! Bang!
Angel Reese fans are outraged on social media, stating it's propaganda to terminate her rebound legacy before she becomes the double-double queen of the league. Reese's entire role was ripped apart overnight, and rookie Camila Cardoso was handed the throne. Fans were stunned. Social media went nuclear. And Angel, she ghosted. No training camp, no comments, no explanation.
New head coach Tyler Marsh is busy installing a different vision for Chicago's offense. The Sky plan to use second-year power forward Angel Reese much differently than how she was deployed in her rookie season.
This isn't just a minor lineup change. This is a complete identity collapse. A sudden power shift that's got everyone asking, is Angel Reese already being pushed out of the league's future before her second season even begins? And what happens next might change the entire direction of her career. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and comment down below if you think that this is the beginning of a downfall for Angel Reese. Now let's get into it. The moment the news hit, it sent shockwaves through women's basketball. Angel Reese, arguably the most talked about rookie of last season, wasn't going to lead Chicago's offense anymore. Nope, that job. It now belongs to Camila Cardoso, the 6'7" Brazilian rookie with barely a WNBA minute under her belt.
The Chicago Sky's offense will no longer run through Kennedy Carter. Carter averaged 17.4 points per game in 2024, leading the Sky in scoring. Interesting. It should lead straight through, I believe she's 6'6"? Camila Cardoso?
Tyler Marsh, in his first big move as head coach, didn't just demote Reese. He redesigned the whole offense around someone else. Camila was getting the post touches. Camila was getting the paint. Angel, she was told to stretch the floor, step out, and take jumpers. You know, the very thing she struggled with since college. And just like that, the Chicago Sky's game plan went from Reese eats glass and puts it back up to please shoot from mid-range even if you can't. It was less of a tactical tweak and more like a basketball identity theft.
I find this rather interesting because it sounds like they're going to pull her out further from the basket, and I wonder how her fans are going to feel about that. If she's further away from the basket, that doesn't mean there's going to be a lot of, or as many, I would believe, offensive rebound opportunities for one Angel Reese. And they want her to shoot more mid-range.
Reese's fans erupted. The timeline caught fire. People accused the Sky of sabotaging their own star. Accusations flew, favoritism, brand politics, even conspiracy. They're trying to erase her legacy before it begins, one fan posted. It's a setup, another wrote. After the Sky's shocking announcement, fans expected a response from Angel, a fiery social media post, a cryptic Instagram story, maybe even a "they tried it" tweet, but what they got was nothing. No press conference, no statements, no sign of Angel Reese at all.
Per Julie Poe of the Chicago Sun-Times, Reese has yet to post up at training camp.
She didn't show up to training camp, not for one drill, not for one team photo. She went silent, and that silence, it spoke volumes. In a league where players fight to prove they belong, Angel went ghost right when her team needed her most. It wasn't just a missed workout, it felt like a protest, a statement without words. Like she was saying, if you're taking my paint, I'm not playing.
Reese thinks learning the new offense is, quote, a transition for her in training camp, but thinks she'll be able to learn the new skill set easily. Quote, what's the point of me working on on it if I'm not going to take the shot, ? Reese asked.
And that only added fuel to the fire. Was she hurt? Was she refusing to adapt? Was this some kind of standoff between star and staff? No one had answers, and that made the speculation spiral even faster. But why would Angel Reese vanish at a time like this? Simple, because without her signature role, her entire brand is at risk of collapsing.
If she's not as close to the basket on offense, which she shouldn't, it should clear out the paint and underneath the basket for Camilla to be able to rebound, and we know she can hit layups. We've seen them over and over. I've seen plenty of videos of her hitting plenty of layups.
Angel Reese wasn't drafted to be a scorer. She wasn't signed to hit threes or space the floor. She was brought in to dominate the glass, and that she did. Her rebounding was elite, aggressive, personal. She snatched boards like someone insulted her mother. It's what got her 19 rebounds in a single pro game. It's what made her jersey a top seller. It's what built her fan base. But now, the Sky are asking her to abandon the very thing that made her famous. She's being pushed further from the basket, told to take jumpers, run cuts, and float on the perimeter like a stretch 4. That might work for a player with a smooth shooting stroke. But Angel Reese? She shot 39.1% last season, and most of that was near the rim. It's not just a rough stat, it's a red flag. Asking her to reinvent her game this fast, without the shooting mechanics or footwork to back it up, feels less like evolution and more like sabotage.
Reese averaged 13.1 points per game, 13.1 rebounds per game, in an offense where her primary goal was to post up. She made just 39.1% of her field goal attempts, and we know from 5 foot in, she was the most inefficient field goal percentage shooter in the league.
And while Angel is being forced to figure out how to play like someone she's never been, someone else is stepping into her spotlight with ease. While Angel Reese is nowhere to be found, Camilla Cardoso is everywhere. She's in practice, in the post, in highlight reels. She just squared off against her own national team, went viral for it, and now she's being positioned as the Sky's franchise centerpiece. The timing, suspiciously perfect. Cardoso isn't just taller, she's smoother, more efficient. And unlike Reese, she doesn't need 10 attempts to finish around the basket. The Sky didn't just stumble into a new post player, they rolled out a full-blown rebrand. Cardoso now owns the very paint Angel used to dominate. She's the new face of the offense, the new ticket to Chicago's future. And that's got Reese fans furious. Some call it strategy, others call it betrayal.
And I think Angel's really good. I think she's really good, and I just think the team would be better if, they anchored their defense around the elite defensive player and kind of ran their offense, maybe not through Camilla because she's not going to pass it, but run their offense to the elite finisher.
Was this a basketball move or a PR campaign wrapped in a box with Camilla's name on it? Either way, one thing's crystal clear. Chicago is moving on, fast, and the gap between the two players, it's wider than anyone expected. Stack the two side by side and the difference jumps off the screen. Angel brings hustle, she brings fire. But break down the film and her weaknesses are exposed.
He may also be fully aware that a massive hole in Angel Reese's game is the fact that she will catch a rebound and then proceed to put up 4 shots to make 1. Again, all the while, people around the perimeter were sitting back going, I'm open, throw me the ball so I can shoot an open 3. Nah.
Her footwork? Sloppy. Her shot? Slow. Her offensive instincts? Limited. You can't build a modern offense around a player who needs 4 chances to convert 1 layup. Meanwhile, Camilla Cardoso is the prototype of what WNBA teams want right now. Length, efficiency, upside. She spaces the floor. She finishes in traffic. She has untapped potential that coaches dream about. Reese? She's built a massive brand, but that doesn't help when defenders clog the paint and dare her to shoot. Coaches can't plan around Instagram likes. They need players who can execute, not just trend.
I'm not going to lie to you. I actually feel a little bit better about her standing back further away from the basket, shooting jumpers. I do, actually. Now that I've seen how bad her inside game is, it's still going to be interesting because her claim to fame is what? double-doubles.
And while the Sky retool their offense to stretch the court and move the ball, Reese is still stuck in the past. Rebounds, putbacks, repeat. The same play on a loop, but in today's game, if you don't evolve, you get left behind. And the scariest part, that might already be happening. You can almost feel the shift in Angel Reese's energy.
Last year, you made a powerful statement saying the reason people are watching women's basketball is not just because of one player, but because of you too.
I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too.
A year later, do you feel like you're
Next question.
Last season, she was all confidence, loud, proud, and unapologetically dominant. She declared to the world that people weren't watching women's basketball because of just one person. They watch it because of me too, she said. That line became her signature, her badge of honor, the quote that echoed across ESPN segments and social media debates. But now, that same fire is flickering, and the moment it cracked happened on live TV. In a post-game press conference, a reporter gently brought up her viral quote from last year. They asked, "You made a powerful statement saying the reason people are watching women's basketball is not because of one player, but because of you too." A year later, do you still feel like that's the case? Before the question was even finished, Angel cut them off. 2 words. Next question, no smile, no explanation, just awkward silence. The room went cold. Reporters shifted in their seats. Even the PR staff looked stunned. It wasn't just a deflection, it was a retreat. A moment where the confidence cracked. For the first time, Angel Reese looked unsure, not just of her role, but of her place in this league.
Her statements from last year, that's from a circus. That was a clown show statement to have made about watching for us and blah, 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 blah.
And fans noticed. The clip exploded online. People weren't just replaying her answer. They were analyzing her pause, her expression, her tone. Some said she was tired. Others said she was crumbling under the pressure. Either way, the message was clear. The same player who once demanded the spotlight is now ducking the heat.
And she ducked the guy and said next question. So she doesn't want to take responsibility for her own words.
But the WNBA isn't built for players who hesitate. It rewards growth, grit, and adaptation. Reese's brand made her famous, but her game has to keep her relevant. And right now, that game hasn't evolved, and the league isn't waiting for her to catch up. This isn't about drama. This is about direction. Angel Reese can stay angry. She can hide from questions. She can ignore the signs, but the WNBA is shifting fast. And right now, she's standing still while the rest of the league accelerates past her.
But if she's already away from the basket, maybe that will force the hand. And again, Camilla shoots much better from the field, much higher percentage close to the basket.
Her brand, massive. Her potential, still there. But none of it matters if she refuses to adapt. Every player in the league faces that moment, the fork in the road. Do you cling to what made you famous, or do you fight for what keeps you relevant? Angel Reese is at that crossroads right now. Her fans are watching, her critics are waiting, and her next move could either revive her future or bury it for good. So what's it going to be? Let us know in the comments below. Do you think Angel Reese is being unfairly targeted, or is this the reality check every pro eventually faces? If you found this video insightful, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss a story the mainstream won't touch. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.